What's good, everybody? It's your boy Kev. We got Chris, and we know Elijah's gonna pop in eventually. Today we are going to be talking about Stranger Things. Now we might start from the first season all the way up to the last season. Don't know, but we definitely are going to touch base on the fifth season for sure. Seeing how it just wrapped up. New Year's Day,
Yeah, New
New
Year's
Year's
Day.
Eve.
Well,
Yeah,
no. Yeah. Last episode dropped New Year's Day.
yeah,
Yep.
yep. So first the background story for this guy. You binge watched Stranger Things season one.
1 through it's what 5 seasons. I
Yeah.
binge watched 1 through 4 in a week.
Yeah,
In a week, in a solid week. It took me a week to binge watch all 4.
and he's sitting over here hitting me up. Yeah, da da da. Wait, da 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 da. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's like all things that I've known for years now at this point. And Annabelle, she said the last time she saw, because we went to the Netflix house in Philly, King of Prussia, and she said I forgot what character she saw, but she said, "Oh, the Demigorgon." She was more afraid of the Mind Flare than the Demigorgon, and when she saw the Mind Flare, she said she was 10 years old, and I'm sitting here like, "No, you weren't. The Mind Flare. I mean, it was like what the when we first saw him was the second season." I'm like,
Yeah, the second season was the first time this year that it appeared was in the second season. Didn't appear in the first season.
yeah, and so when she said she saw him, she was 10. And I'm like, 10? What are you talking about? And I was like, oh, that's how long it took for Netflix to push out these shows. So it made sense. It made sense.
Oh man, yeah. No, it does make sense. But while watching it, I can say overall the show is solid. It was a really good show. Like I loved it overall. You could nitpick season 3 kind of was like it slowed, like really slowed up, and there's too much backstory on 11. Like
yeah.
it was like you spent a lot of episodes just talking about her backstory. I didn't say I didn't need to know all of it, but it's like you could have summarized that up in like 1 episode or 2 episodes, and the rest of the episodes could have been more about what was going on outside of her backstory, 8 and all that. Like, do we really need all that? Like,
yes and no. I guess some people like to know exactly what was going on because they was showing a lot more stuff with Papa and all the other kids. I think the first time they showed the background for her, it was it's like
partially in 2. That's when they really started it, basically.
Yeah, in season 2. But it's like playing a video game where you're playing a character and they have certain flash, like, all right, Jedi Fallen Order, Fallen Order mostly.
Okay.
Where Kyle, me and Annabelle call him Kyle, but I found him on Raincoat Kestis. But anyway, Kyle Kestis, when you're learning a new skill move with the Force, he has a flashback on what was happening at the moment for him to now be able to use the Force now.
Okay.
So I feel as though, at least for 11's sake, she's learning something new, and us as viewers are learning her past and seeing how she's able to operate, seeing the other children that was in there, and eventually getting to Henry or Vecna. So
yeah, all right. So okay, yeah. So that part I can understand, but I don't think it needed 5 episodes to like cover your background. Like each episode is what, an hour long? So it took 5 hours to cover a whole background. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that's a little bit much. Like you could have summarized, like, okay, they put her in that tank thing a lot.
Yeah,
could have summarized that like that, and then talked about like, okay, your abilities, how we really want you to fully open so you can use them to your full potential and things like that. It could have been in my mind. It could have been summarized a lot better because think about it. Now people are saying, "Oh, skip this part of season 3. You don't really need this part." And when you actually do it, I tried it. I went back and I watched some of it, and when you skip it, you don't miss anything.
Oh, okay.
Like there is 2 episodes here to watch out of the background.
Right.
But once you watch those 2, you don't miss anything.
Oh,
it's like, oh, okay. all right, you could continue it and still have the same effect without some of that stuff. Now I understand why they did it. Obviously, all right. We threw this character in
Right.
season 2. We threw her in there, so you need to know, all right, where is she coming from? What's going on? It makes sense.
Yeah.
But when you look at hindsight 2020 now, it's kind of like when they say Dragon Ball Z. No, Dragon Ball. Oh, it's a lot of filler. You can skip all this and not miss a beat. But when they came out, you couldn't skip all this and not miss a beat. You
Right.
had to know what was going on.
Yeah.
So now you can say that, but it makes sense. Now you can say, hey, look, skip this, 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 and this. But when it was out, oh no, this is actually interesting. This is something. All right, cool. I learned this, 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 and this.
Yeah.
You gotta weigh it out.
Yeah.
Weigh it out.
I guess that's just how all fillers are.
Mm-hmm.
Like you watch the episode and it's like, it was fun to watch.
But it's not needed.
Yeah.
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 It's good
much.
to know, but
Yeah.
not needed. But I guess we could start off with season 1. Low key, it is the best season.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what is going on.
You don't know anything. It's more nostalgic. They're more like, it's just like you feel the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh wow. Like so I was born 1990. I grew up
91.
in the 90s. So late 90s, 2000s is me. And so, us growing up in the 90s and 2000s, somewhat similar to the 80s. People growing up in the 80s, but not the same.
I'll tell you what is.
Mm-hmm.
The aesthetics and colors.
Okay, yeah.
That was
and going
not
outside.
as strong. Not as strong. The aesthetic and color thing,
Yeah.
like the outfits, like how bright they were. We weren't as strong as that, but it was more of older Tommy Hilfiger color.
Yeah.
And Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein color.
Right.
Fila color. And Nike and Adidas color.
Yeah.
Like it was really, those were our bright colors in the 90s.
Yeah.
Oh, and starter jackets.
Okay. Yeah.
Those were really our colors.
Yeah.
You really think about it.
And going outside and just riding your bikes.
That was still an active thing.
Yeah.
But there's a difference. A lot of people didn't pick up on it. Me and Kev did. The difference between the 80s and 90s is we didn't have Ted Bundy. So there's that. I mentioned that in the show. Not that that's funny or anything to joke around about, but hey.
Hey, take that as you will. He's right about that. That's wild work.
So we grew up in hey, look, you go outside, but hey, bring your ass back home. So we grew up in that. None of this on the corner. None of this. Walking down the street. No. None of that. No, you didn't do that.
No.
80s. Y'all slow pokes did that shit. I commend you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we knew better.
More trusting back then. I don't know why. But
leave your front door unlocked? What?
Yeah, who does that? Who does that? You got people you didn't even know walking in your house saying hi. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Hey, can I borrow some sugar?
In the cabinet on the left. Like, it's weird.
Where you from? Oh, Kansas. I'm not from around here.
Kansas. Yeah, but them kids, man, they had fun, and they were playing the D&D game.
10 hours.
Yeah,
10 hours.
Campaigns. I never. Now I might play. No, that's a lie. I won't play a video game that long. I won't even play a video game long. But I mean,
10 hours.
Well, if you
D&D
think
is
about
crazy.
10 hours of playing basketball when the sun is up.
No, that's possible.
Yeah,
that's possible.
Football.
It's the love. No, this is gonna sound cliche. It's the love of the game. It's the love of the game.
But
it's the love of the game.
They were playing the game, so
and they enjoyed it. That's the thing. Once you find something you enjoy, it really don't matter what it is. It could be painting, it could be art, it could be games, it could be sports, it could be playing D&D, it could be playing checkers, chess, whatever the hell it is. Whatever it is, man. Hey, just the love of the game. Period. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But these kids were really in tune. You really saw the friendship. And what it did was season 1 really gave you that feeling of what it was like. Even if this did take place in the 80s, it gave you the feeling of even what it was like in the 90s and the early 2000s as far as how friends were acting. Because you did have to go over other people's houses. Even in 2000, you still had to do that because we didn't have Google just yet.
Right.
It wasn't just yet a thing. We had internet. You still had internet, but it wasn't popping to people had social media and everything else like that. So we were still going to other people's houses to play games. We were still going to other people's houses to play PlayStation, Nintendo,
just to hang out.
Yeah, hang out in general.
Yeah, and it's not like
you still had bikes on people's lawns. You still had all that stuff going on.
And you couldn't call. You just rode over there.
Yeah, and if you did call, you were taking the chance of hearing and all that other stuff through the phone and all that. And you just rolled over, like you said. You rolled over, unless you were that guy who had a pager. And then you know what I'm saying, like
I don't know any kid that had a pager though. If a kid had a pager,
hey man,
he was selling.
Hey man, say man.
Oh, well, you know that's in the past. You can't. Really
you can't.
Hold them accountable for right now. It was like 30 years ago.
Yeah, but it really gave you the feeling. It gave you the feeling of what it was really like during the 80s, the 90s, and 2000s. The one thing that stood out the most was they even had the aesthetics in the houses of the 80s, from the china cabinets, the what's it called? Is it wallpaper? Is it wallpaper?
Oh yeah, wallpaper.
Yeah, wallpaper. They had the wallpaper. They had everything. The rugs, the clothes, everything screamed 80s. And they really hit home and they delivered on it. They also showed you the friendship bond.
Yes.
Like how kids truly are. Even today, kids still do have that bond. But even back then, before all the technology and everything, you really, really were in tune with your friends. Like what else did you have?
Yeah, nothing else.
You didn't. So you were really in tune.
Yeah.
And then when it plays out, you don't know what is going on. You just see like a whole bunch of mystery.
Yeah.
Will goes missing. What happened? Now they did give you like little things like the lights were flickering.
Yeah.
Things like that, but you didn't see anything. He's
like, so it gave you the at the time 80s horror, I guess.
Yeah.
Or thriller of like okay, the lights is flickering. He think he heard something. He went to go check it out. Nothing there. He gets home. He by himself. And then something crazy happened. He run into his little into the shed to be safe because he thinks
that's the smartest thing to do. Yeah. Well, when you're a kid, you're gonna go hide. You gotta find somewhere else to hide.
And I think that place had the shotgun in there, so he went in there because he knew he could be protected. But for it to just come out of nowhere and just snatch him, like what took him? Because it didn't show you what took him.
It didn't show you anything. It didn't make a sound. It just it was like a whooping, like a loud whoop that was dragged out. Like that was it.
Yeah, and then same thing that happened to Barb. R.I.P. to Barb. Dang, Barb.
She went on bad.
I felt for Barb. Like I was like, Nancy is a real
low key. Nancy's an asshole. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
She's a real piece of work.
Yeah. And for real.
I didn't like Nancy, and I was like, she's not even all that cute.
And she's the problem.
Yes, the first season,
she was the fucking problem, bro. She was the problem.
Yeah.
But the first season, and that's how the season ended, which was the weird part. They did touch on Hopper showing up, and he went missing, and that's the weird, bro. I hated that about the 80s because that's really how they did it. Oh, your kid went missing, he probably ran away. Well, my kid's not a runaway. He probably ran away. Give it another day.
Like, why is that the answer?
And you notice that literally was a thing, right? You
that was the thing. Yeah.
That was the first thing they would say. Try that today. Try that today.
No, the kid was
that ain't flying.
Nobody running away like
Amber
that.
Alerts out immediately. They're not playing that game.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's still a thing. Like that was a thing. Like that actually was a thing.
It doesn't. It's sad because why would you think? I guess. For those, they're adults, so they had to grow up in the 60s, 70s, and I guess at that time for them,
kids could just leave and then just do their own thing. But, bro, that's no matter how you say it, it just doesn't sound right. But hey, different time. That still doesn't sound right. Even saying that part, I'm not even gonna say that. So, it doesn't sound right.
When we get to 11. I thought that was another boy.
So we're talking about season 2 now?
No, I'm still talking about 1.
She wasn't in 1.
She was in 1.
When?
That's how they.
All I remember is really the kids and Hopper showing up, and then Will's mom getting on his ass about, yo, like he's really missing. They find the bike. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
They find the bike. They bring the bike home. She breaks down, which made me think he was dead at one point. It really started making you. It made you think he was dead.
Wow, it's been that long. I ain't gonna lie, it's been long since I've seen season 1.
Remember? Because
I thought 11 was
when
in
they
there.
brought the bike home,
Mm-hmm.
and then she sees the bike. It cut. I think that was the last episode. Because remember, even the kids were like, Lucas and them were just like, dude, we don't know where he's at. He's missing. And they did the search party. Remember? They did the search party. And then that's when they found out that Barb was missing because they found Barb's car.
Right. Still sitting at the house.
Yep. Now, was this part in season 1 or was it season 2 when Will did that? Not Will. Will's brother did that creepy shit.
Oh, John.
With the picture?
Yeah, that was season 1.
That's season 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know that's there.
Because that's how he knew that Barb disappeared, because he took a picture.
Now, when he did the examination, was that season 2?
No, that was 1.
Are you sure that's 1?
Yeah, all of that took place in 1, and that's why I thought 11 showed up in 1.
1 ended with the bike.
No,
sorry, folks. It's just been a while, but we're just talking about it.
Because Will comes back in season 1. They find him in season 1.
No, they don't.
They don't.
No. Remember, he's in the wall. The mom, she's ripping the walls apart and everything. And then remember, the Demogorgon will try to come through the wall, and she ran to the car.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't season 1. That's season 2. She starts hanging the lights up and everything. And then remember, Will starts saying, "Mom, Mom," and she rips the wallpaper off, and she sees. Remember that crap on the wall,
right?
No, where she could see him in the wall. Remember?
Yeah.
He's like, "Mom, I don't know what to do." She's like, "Run." Remember, he said, "It's coming, it's coming." She said, "Just run, baby, just run." And he ran, and then the wall went back to being solid. And then she was sitting there, she was tripping, and then Demogorgon tried to come through the wall. And then after that, that's when she took the sledgehammer, she bashed out the wall, kind of like the Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Go home. But she bashed the wall open. The dad came home.
Nah, this has to be season 1.
Oh,
but like
my
this
God.
episodes, dude. I don't remember it. I remember season 1 ending with Will coming home, and I thought it was also.
We're not cutting this out. It's gonna be in here.
Yeah,
I gotta
he's gonna look it up. But all right. Well, here's what I want to say about this. When we first were introduced to 11, whether it was season 1 or 2, I thought that was a boy because of the haircut. Now, mind you, I'm watching Stranger Things well within the second season of it being out. Or whenever I started watching it during the pandemic era, like pandemic, I still had to go to work. And I remember watching it because Seth put me on it. Seth was like, "Kev, you gotta watch it." And I was like, and he's like, no, trust me. And I started watching it.
How long was season 1?
Season 1,
bro. It says season 1 ended. Now, okay,
8 episodes.
The parts that you were talking about, I was like, okay, maybe that's possible. It's saying season 1 ends at the Hawkins Middle School when she blows up the Demogorgon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was in the first season.
Bro, how long was season 1?
It was long enough, like at least 8 episodes, because that's when the
she says goodbye, and she puts the hand on it, and she disappears.
They're inside
and
the school. Yeah, inside. That's season 1.
I thought that was season 2.
No, she came back in season. Well, no, we thought she had disappeared.
We thought she died in there, and then because remember, okay, yeah,
and Hopper's 2, at the end with her. Season 1.
What's his name?
Hopper?
No. Got that. I'm looking right at it too. That's Mike. That's when Mike is constantly looking over in the basement at the spot that he was hiding 11 in.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, she's not here." He started talking to her on the radio, and that's when Dustin's like, "Why are you on this channel?" Like he's not supposed to be on there,
right?
Like, okay. So going back to season 1, you were right.
Mm-hmm.
So it ends with her blowing up the Demogorgon, but it also takes her away as well.
Yeah.
Which means, so with them going to the military base place, that's in season 1 too. Then
I don't think military came here just yet.
Remember when Lucas was like, she's purposely leading us in the wrong direction?
The hospital, John.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
She purposely leading us in the wrong direction. That's season 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's touch on that shit.
Yeah.
Because Do you blame Lucas for then not trusting her?
Oh, I never blame Lucas for anything. But I'm just saying.
No. When he was saying like, "Yo, like, I don't trust her because like she's purposely making us go the wrong way to not get to the hospital."
Right, because they were trying to find Will and they knew he had something to do with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
no,
then
I don't blame Lucas
he got
for
mad. Remember, he got mad because she pushed him with the power. Which I don't understand why she even fucking did that. That was uncalled for.
I mean, she's just now meeting them. She don't know anybody other than the people that she grew up with, and they all died. And all this weird stuff is happening. These are new people.
Blast Lucas across the thing into the tree.
Hey, you attacking me? Why not?
He wasn't attacking. He was attacking Mike. Remember?
Her love interest. Look, mind you, I'm thinking that this is a boy.
Then Mike turned around.
The haircut
and was
is crazy.
Wait, you thought?
I thought 11 was a boy the whole time. The whole time. The haircut.
Papa said. First, I'm not calling no grown man Papa.
I'm not either. I didn't do this.
I didn't call no grown man.
I didn't get his name.
Oldie over here. Okay, he over here.
I love it when you call me big.
He kept saying her. He kept saying her.
I wasn't paying attention to that. When he said her, I wasn't referring her to her. The haircut, Millie Bobby Brown with a haircut like that, she looks just like her dad. I've never seen her dad day in my life, but I can guarantee you she did not look like a girl to me at that age. So I'm like, okay, why are they putting this girl in this dress? I mean, why are they putting this boy in this dress?
Why are they putting the girl in the dress? Because she's a girl.
Right. Why you talk? Who you talking to? Jake for State Farm. She sounds like this. Well, she's a guy. So, but no. I was like, why did they put him in a dress? It's so weird. I was like, that's not even an 80s thing to do. I was like, Hollywood just taking over. And they kind of find out when she matured, I was like, oh, that's a girl? This whole entire time. Because I think they kissed. I think her and Mike kissed. And I was like,
is that?
I don't know what season it is.
Season 2. Season 2. So. I think that's season 2.
But the second season is when I was like, oh, that's a girl. I was like, okay. I was like, y'all was weirding me out.
To get to the second season.
To realize that was a girl. Yeah.
Jesus, man.
I was like, I don't know what we doing here, but that was definitely not a thing to promote in the 80s.
No, not at all.
Especially with that AIDS scare. So.
Now, what about Mike's sister?
Nancy?
Let's talk about Nancy and
Steve?
Steve.
All right. So look, I hated Steve in the beginning. He was a douche to John. But then kind of find out.
Before John, did you still think he was a douche?
Oh, yeah. His hair, his style, like how he acted and all that.
You thought he was douchey?
Oh, yeah. He was a.
No. I thought. This is what I honestly thought. I thought the man just knew he looked good, and then people thought he looked good, so he ran with it.
Yeah, cocky. Douche.
I'm not saying that.
That's
because look. It's like, okay, I think I'm looking at it wrong. Like I'm saying it wrong.
I thought she said hi, Leia.
Yeah, okay.
Leia, she said hi to you. She said hi.
I don't know if she said hi or not.
Oh, I thought.
I don't know. But I thought that it was more of the females wanted him. I'm not going to turn it down. It is what it is. I didn't ask for you. I have them. I forget about them. It is what it is. And this is why I say that. Because once he got with her, at first it did feel like, oh, you're just trying to get with her. Mm-hmm. It did feel like that. But once you saw him really show his feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You knew. 6 kids.
Yeah. I'm talking about before that. Remember how he got his feelings about, he's like, when she thought, oh, you just wanted that and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
You saw how defensive he got? Yeah. That's what let me know, oh yeah, you ain't really you ain't really like that.
You're not a player like that.
Yeah. You ain't like that.
Yeah.
That was a dead giveaway right there.
Yeah. I think but I still thought he was a douche.
Oh my gosh, man. Now to John, yes, but he had every right to be that way towards John. John took that picture.
I forgot the reason why he was there taking pictures.
So
I felt like somebody had asked him to take a picture.
I think he was there investigating what happened to Will, and something led him there.
to that house.
Something led him there.
Yeah.
Like he was, I think he was like following something, and it led him there. I believe that's what it was. Yeah, no, it was. He was okay. So he was trying to put together what happened on Will disappearing, and something led him going there, either like clues and things like that, or the things that were happening,
right?
That led to Barb disappearing.
Well, Barb.
No. The things that happened, it led him, because remember when he took the photo, the lights went out. Remember, and you saw him look up. He's like, "Wait, what the hell?" Like, and then he took the picture.
Mm-hmm. He took a picture of Barb before she got snatched, and then after she got snatched.
Yes,
he was taking pictures of them while they were in the pool
doing weird shit.
Yeah,
and remember, I think she had a nosebleed or something. Remember, it fell into the water.
Mm-hmm. Nancy,
Barb,
and she ran to the bathroom with Nancy. And
she had a nosebleed. Remember, it dripped into.
Because it was a party that Nancy didn't want to go to. She just wanted to hang out with Nancy, but Nancy wanted to go there because Steve was going to be there and some other people. And she was giving Barbara a real hard time. And Barb was like, "No, we just gotta go." And then
she said, "No, just go home."
Yeah, just go home. So Barb comes outside and she's just chilling in the pool.
Either she had a nosebleed or her hand was bleeding or something. Mm-hmm. Something happened.
Yeah,
and then that's what remember what they said, the blood makes the Demogorgon show up. Later on, we found that out. And then snatched.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. Just like Will.
Just like
snatched.
Will.
Cold case.
Again, Barbara.
Honestly,
I love her head.
Barb, you should just took your ass home. I'll be honest with you. Because look, once the person says
that part.
Once the person says, "Go home," all right, bitch, you're on your own. It is what it is. All right, I'm out of here. Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse, but yeah, fine. What? Why am I going to stay here? We already lied about where we were going. Don't forget about that. We already lied about where we were going. So if something goes wrong, at least I can go home and I'm still here and I can say something happened. Unlike Nancy, who wouldn't even tell the family at first, "Hey, your daughter's missing. We were together last." Oh no, she made it back home, or she was on her way back home. No, that's kind of actually thinking about it out loud. Nancy, that's kind of effed up.
Like I said,
that's messed up.
Nancy's been a douche since season 1, kind of going into season 5.
Like, why didn't she actually tell the parents, like, "Hey, yo, you know what? She didn't come back home. We went somewhere
because they were at somewhere they weren't
supposed to be at, bruh."
So I'm not snitching on myself just yet. But here's what I will say to this, to answer your question. Why didn't you just go home? Me and you are homeboys. An incident happens. We talk it out. You say, "Kev, I'm good. Just go home." I'm not going to leave you in an area where I don't think it's safe. That's why I'm saying we got to dip.
And then your ass gets missing and I'm okay.
At least you know I was still here for you.
And then you're looking down upon me and I'm not telling your family nothing. Think about that.
It's wrong. But ain't nobody expecting to be snatched by a Demogorgon. You know what I mean? Like you.
If they think about it, if they never went investigating to figure out that that's what it was,
they would have never found Barbara.
They would have just thought it was a serial killer. Because then it would have been her missing and it would have been Will missing.
Mm-hmm.
And if no one went investigating, Will would have just been missing.
Yeah.
Barbara would have just been missing.
Yeah.
And they would have thought it was a serial killer in Hawkins.
Yeah. I think that's what they went off with.
Too. Yes, they thought it was a serial killer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ah, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the 80s. Welcome.
I think it was 83. I think they
still
said.
The fucking 80s, bro.
Yeah, it's the 80s.
That's rough.
But
season 4 introduces Ted Bundy, just to put it out there. When they mentioned that, I was just like, "Oh, okay, huh?"
Wait. Yo, so I guess we don't have to linger within the second and third season if you don't want. I mean, the second season, like you said,
she disappears.
Elle finds herself.
Her
long lost sister she thought was dead.
Wait, is season 2? Let's get a summarization here. We watched it. Look, man, it's a lot of seasons, a lot of episodes.
Yeah, a lot of
work with us here. Come on.
I think the second season, No, Hopper is there, and that's when they discover the pumpkins. And I think season 3 is when Elle runs away, because then at this point she has the longer hair, and she meets 8, And I'm thinking, oh, it's cool to meet 8. Okay, one of the kids survived out of the whole thing. That's great.
Oh no, hold on now. Season 2, we're about to skip a lot of good shit. We get introduced to Max.
Max came in 2?
Yep.
I thought she came in 3.
No. Season introduces new characters like the step siblings Max and Billy, and sees Joyce's boyfriend Bob
Bob, man, he was another one. Barb and Bob. Bob, man, the goon himself. The goon himself was just taken out. I was about to skip Bob. My bad, Bob. My bad, homie. But
Bob dies in season 2.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob.
I think that's also one of the complaints that
he killed him off too quickly, man.
Yeah. That was one of the complaints that fans had, like how you
it was a good character.
To...
That was a very good character to introduce.
Yeah,
because for the time, I don't think people really understand. Computers were really new, so to see what Bob knew firsthand,
and
then you find out later on everything he did for that school.
Yeah,
which is crazy. Why did y'all?
And then Bob, man, was a nerd.
Brothers that made Stranger Things. Why didn't you take more time to talk about what Bob did for the school while he was alive instead of talking about it afterwards, when they had the perfect dude who was the science teacher that would have filled the gap to make it all make sense?
He came in through the clutch too in season 5.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
he came in through the clutch for a lot of females in the show. He put that science to work at Newton's, atoms, everything. The Big Bang Theory, he put it all there. He laid it all out on the table. Hey, you want to see how electricity's made? Me, my place.
Hey, yo, the therapist, Max therapist. I'm like, yeah, teach.
Dustin, the librarian?
No, the
librarian?
The librarian? My man was hey, yo, might as well have painted that man black and put Thug Life over his stomach. He get around. That guy, man. I'm trying to tell you, you thought he was a nerd. I'm a nerd, but I still got game, player. That's hilarious. But yeah, man, Bob coming in, because then they started doing that with other like characters that were, I guess, famous at the time in the 80s, because Bob was, I don't remember his name in the Goonies, but he was the main character in the Goonies. Hey, you guys, with that weird looking behind dude.
That was him?
Yeah, that was him as a kid. And his brother was the guy that played Thanos. I'm not good with names, but who else was in it? The Asian kid that wound up being in Loki.
Yes. Yes.
Was there a black kid in that group?
Lucas.
No, I'm talking about in the Goonies.
Oh.
They didn't really have black friends back then. I was just messing. But
they didn't.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah. So but yeah, I think
kind of playing with the cord a little bit.
She's all right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go away. She had some catnip earlier.
She in a zone. All right. But yeah, but no, season 2, Bob should have had more time. He did play a big role in the whole Will situation.
Yes. I thought he was a good father figure for
everything
Will.
He said about you got to stand up to your demons and stand up to the things that you're scared of. Yo, season 2 was clutch. Season 2 was clutch. But it is slept on because they kept flashing back too damn much, man. Like, it was too many flashbacks. But it was clutch because the little gems that they did drop, everything with Bob, literally, there's no everything that Bob did in the You have 2 cats.
Yeah, I got 2
I
cats,
almost freaked the hell out. I got scared for a second. I forgot. I was like, what the hell is against my leg? I see the cat over there. Gee, I was about to say about you some Stranger Things up in here. Because I forgot you had 2 cats. Jesus.
Yeah, that's right. I got Emma and Letty.
Oh,
man. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's hilarious.
Damn. All right. Let me get myself together. Okay. All right. So yeah. Every scene that Bob was in it played an important role within the show. Between him bonding with Will's mom, being there for Will's mom during the time Will was missing, and when Will returned.
Yeah.
And when Will was going through the whole mind flare, trying to take over and make him make the tunnels, which is what he was doing, which we did not know at first. But with everything with that happening, and then also the fact that Bob worked at Radio Shack, he knew how to work computers, he knew how to talk diagnostics, he knew how to work codes, he knew how to do all these things, which made him so good at his job.
Right.
And then he's such of a nerd, he knew how to read a map. So he was able to tell what it was that Will was picturing in his mind, and they were drawing out, hanging around the house. So every role he played in the show was something important.
Yeah.
Which I agree with the fans. He should have had more on-screen time into the next season. They shouldn't have killed him off that quickly.
Yeah, because I don't even think the actor would even have said, no, if you want me on your show, you got to pay me. I don't think he
would give a hard time.
Yeah. No. I don't think that suits his style. So I don't think that was the reason. I don't know. I don't think they just wanted to keep him on there because I think the year after that they had got a known actor or actress from the 80s.
Yeah.
They come on this show.
Now, let's touch on this part though. The way they introduced Max, how did you feel about that?
An extra person.
I thought it was smart because they introduced her, didn't say the way they did it was, oh yeah. Dustin was like, oh yeah, no one beat my high score.
Oh, because the video game, game, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, no, my high score. He was like, you might want to check on that. And they see Mad Max, and they put two and two together. The girl at the school, her name is Max. It was her.
Yeah.
So the fact they had a girl in there who was doing video games, skateboarding, knew the boys were stalking the hell out of her.
Yeah.
The whole way it played out. And then we meet her racist stepbrother, Billy.
Yeah.
Racist as hell.
But you can't stop black and ginger love.
No. I didn't even know that was a thing, but okay.
I introduced you to that. I'm trying to tell you that.
Didn't know it was a thing.
Ginger.
I'll be honest with you.
Ginger hair, man.
Yeah, did not know that. A black dude with red hair is crazy. Call him the Flaming Torch. But yeah, seeing the way that Billy moves throughout the season, and then seeing the way the dad treats Billy, it was like, oh, all this makes sense. Everything makes sense. The racism doesn't make sense, but all this makes sense.
But they originally they wanted Dustin and Lucas to have beef with one another for Max.
Well, they kind of showed that.
Kinda.
They teased it a little bit. But then they were trying to compete back and forth on trying to get her to laugh and like all that shit.
They showed it a little bit, but then Dustin, but like if you looked at it like that doesn't even fit Dustin's character.
But it did until Dustin became what's it called? Like little brother to
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah.
Once Steve got in his ear? Oh.
Yeah.
Man, listen, it's all good. Oh, she grabbed your hand? Man, I see the electricity in there. What you talking about, man?
Yeah.
I see. You ain't got. It's all good, man.
Yeah.
You won that battle. Like you got it. And Steve, actually, no. We're skipping a big thing. Season 1 is when Steve really showed his true colors.
At the end, yeah. So like beginning of season 1. Steve was a douche. I didn't like him.
Yep.
Towards the end of season 1, when he got to like, okay, some crazy stuff is hitting the fan right now. Then I was like, okay, Steve is actually caring. I dig Steve, and I respect Steve. I dig Steve, and I respect him. Steve was a cool character.
No, walk over.
Oh yeah, walk behind.
Like that.
Yep,
good job.
There you go. Yep. So I thought Steve was actually a good character, a good character development for him. I dig Steve for that. Yeah,
Oh.
so Steve actually is a huge character development for him.
In season 1, yeah, towards the end, towards the end of season 1.
So I respect Steve that at that moment on, and then the beginning of the second season when Steve and Dustin had that brother relationship. I was like, that's what I like about Steve.
Mhm.
He's not that douchey guy anymore. He's more of a he's cool, but like he's like nerd cool in a sense. Like
Yeah,
He
that
ca-
he didn't even know.
yeah, exactly. So the second season, Hopper is just trying to protect Elle from being seen out into the world, and he's showing her different things of how to protect herself and how to know when people are coming, what she needs to do in order to hide.
But she couldn't leave that cabin,
But she could not leave the cabin
and she could have made no contact with the kids.
with Mike. Yeah, and season 2, 1 and 2 were actually good. I like 1 and 2. Season 3 is when she ran
That's where it
away
slows up.
and did the background
Mhm.
flashbacks for her. So I think I like season 3, kind of. I didn't like that she ran away. I mean, introducing us to 8 to know that one of her siblings.
No, I had no issue with that. It's just too much background, bro. It was a lot.
But then that's when we met Maury in season 3.
We met Maury in season 3, but that was during a flashback. That was like
Maury was when Nancy and Jonathan first went out for whatever they were doing, and they wind up
the newspaper. He was the person who wrote.
with the Russians. The
Yes.
Russians was season 3,
Yes,
and
but he wasn't a flashback. He was current day.
yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You said flashback. I was like, no, he was a flashback.
No, I'm saying he wasn't part of the flashback, which I liked him. I
Oh,
liked
yeah.
his role. But we were introduced to him, I think, in season 1. Remember when he showed up and he was telling Murray something about he heard something about Russians and this, that, and third. He's like, You're crazy. Stop annoying people. You know, like he was saying a whole bunch of stuff. That's when Will's mom was calling.
I don't,
Yeah.
I gotta
Like
rewatch
he was only in that one scene. It was
Okay.
one scene he was in. He wasn't like fully like in it. Like
Okay.
it was just that one scene. Like, he showed up at the
so-
station.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that.
Yeah, he showed up at the station, and that was it. That was the only time they showed him in season 1. So like they briefly like we're gonna introduce him, but he's gonna
Right.
play a role later on.
Oh, okay. Now
Like-
I didn't know that. I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yeah,
Okay.
but his role was a big role because remember he got the hospital shut down because Bart
yeah.
they're able to the truth had to be turned to make it sound believable because it sounded crazy, which it did.
Yeah.
So to make it sound believable, they had to turn the story, and Murray played the role of getting the place shut down. And that was funny to see the military people come out there flipping him off, and he's just laughing. Yeah. And then the other thing about season 1 is the Demogorgon. We almost forgot about that.
Yeah, I
The baseball bat, the whole nail
it
thing,
was
the bear
Steve.
trap.
Yeah.
What are you buying this? Hunting. that whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, and then seeing the Demogorgon the first time was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I remember watching it, and Annabelle was young, and I'm like, baby, it got kids in it, but it's not for kids. You can't watch it. And but at that point, she had already watched a good chunk of Stranger Things before I even got into it. So she was already cool with all the shenanigans going on. And I was saying like, and she done skipped ahead. My whole when I was growing up watching stuff like that with my dad. I kind of wanted to have that with her, but like shield her from it because I'm like, yo, like, but she almost a grown, she a teenager, so
Yeah.
But
yeah, you can't nothing about that.
yeah, but kids, man, they just grow up fast. But so yeah, I mean, all in all, I want to say the best seasons was 1 and 2.
One.
I'm adding 2 into it. It was good. It was good.
Season 2 was good, but it wasn't season 1, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It
I ain't
wasn't
gonna lie.
even close.
Season 3 was
Now knowing when season 1 ended at, season 2 was close. Season 2 was close.
yeah.
The ending of season 2 is reckless as hell.
Mhm.
That was reckless. how they all end up meeting up outside the hospital and then
Yeah.
going in there, and then all the demodogs
And
and
then Bob.
and Dustin over here raising one.
Yes. He's like, you look kind of cute.
Lucas like,
And feeding
friends
the
don't
thing.
lie. You've been lying to us the whole time.
Right.
I wasn't lying. What do you call it? What do you call it? What do you call it?
Yeah. And like Lucas had the reaction that all black people have when it comes to their white friends doing dumb stuff. I was like,
Lucas
yes.
was snapping,
He
yo.
was like,
He
it's like, bro, like, why did you have that? Why was you raising that thing? I mean, taking care of it, feeding it.
it ain't your cat.
Yeah.
yeah.
Going around eating
it-
things. His mom was Dustin's mom was tripping. It's like, where's the cat? at? I can't find. I forgot the name of the cat, but she couldn't find the cat, and she was just. I'm gonna just say Sniffles. Sniffles. Oh, Sniffles, where are you, Sniffles? And the whole time, Dustin knew what happened.
What Steve said when they were walking with Lucas, he's like, "Yeah, he raised that damn demon dog, and it tried to attack us, and then it ate the cat." And Lucas like, "Wait, it ate what cat? His mom's cat." See, he just let everything else. He just let it. Yeah, it is mom's cat. It ain't your mom's cat. You were raising that thing? I knew you still had it. I knew it. Like the buildup of him snapping was
Right.
like accurate as hell.
Yeah,
It was so accurate. It's like, I knew you had it. It ain't the cat. Oh, I knew it. You friends don't lie, Lucas. Dustin, friends don't lie.
Yeah.
I wasn't lying. What do you call it? What do you call it?
That's amazing. And then what else? He raised it. And then the Demogorgon didn't even attack him.
No.
Like it was kind of hesitant to attack him.
yeah.
He was like, "Oh, I raised you."
He
We
was
were
feeding it
best friends."
nougats. and
Yeah.
everything.
And it didn't attack him. I'm saying
No,
like,
it let
wow.
them let them walk by.
hmm
So that was weird. Though.
It was.
But what if it came a Demogorgon? Would it have attacked them? What if they didn't let it die, and it became a Demogorgon and it was on their side?
I don't know.
Would you take the chance?
I wouldn't.
Wait a minute. What happened to the one that was in the freezer?
I guess frozen. No, they need the
They
cold.
put it in the freezer on purpose. Remember Dustin and Steve?
Mhm.
Remember he said, no, we're gonna keep it. What happened to that one?
I
They
guess
never touched on it
Never
again.
touched on it, and I guess because since I've seen it, it's been a while. So
They never said anything.
I-
They never said anything and never did anything. I guarantee I was supposed to play a role later on.
probably, but
It got scrapped.
it got
Bro. I don't know why it just popped in my head like that. That was weird.
because it's more recent in your
For me,
mind.
yeah.
than
All of it. I
Yeah.
got PTSD. It's like I have PTSD. Everything. All of it's just flowing through my head right now. But the other thing, let's not forget season 2. Billy over here is trying to sleep with all the moms.
Billy, man, and he came and stole Steve's thunder too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He did. Look here, I think he was gay. I ain't gonna hold you. Like the way the shower thing, it just didn't sit right with me. Like, hey man, you gotta keep your feet more planted on the ground. You know, yeah. You know, the girls come and go. You know, like that whole scene. That scene, I was like, I see what you're saying, but why are you looking at him like that?
Yeah,
I was a little off,
what we doing,
man.
Billy? What we doing, man? You racist and gay at the same time. That don't work, bro. You can't be two of the same struggle, player. You
Yeah,
can't.
I'm a booty warrior, but I don't like black people.
Right. That don't make sense, man.
It's the 80s. I can't be a booty warrior, but I'll be an undercover one. But I don't like black people.
Right.
Like, what?
It's wild work, man.
Him and Mike's mom.
That was season 3, though, wasn't it?
No. He was shooting his shot. Remember, he was the lifeguard in season 2.
Yes. And in season 3, that's when
That's when shit really started popping off.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
he flirted with her. Remember,
Mhm.
trying to find Max.
Max.
You know,
And then, but first of all, Karen, get a hold of yourself. Disgusting. He's a young man. You know, for him it's okay, but for you,
tie me up, put me down in the bed, and call me Barney.
that's wild work.
Flintstones. I got a bone to pick with you.
Yeah. Hey, look.
That's why it works.
I don't have nothing else to say to that. Karen, you were wrong for that.
She was wrong because he was underage.
Yeah, underage.
He was way underage.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, nowadays it don't matter if these teachers is out
Jesus
here.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
Where were they at when I was a kid? I mean,
I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear none of that. What?
Okay, listen. I'm laughing and making a joke about it. It's serious. If you're
Hell yeah.
if you're an adult and you're a teacher, that's disgusting. That's wrong.
I hope they castrate you, however females can get castrated, and they keep you locked up forever.
Mm.
You do that to my kid, lights out. Lights out.
Mm-hmm.
Lights out. That's what it's going to be. But I will say this. Billy doing what he did later was like, dude, where did that come from? Like, was it the Mind Flayer battling with you that made you like have a change of heart?
Well, that was the 3rd season.
But I'm saying like that part, like, was it the Mind Flayer? Was you battling the Mind Flayer inside of you that much that made you fight back and do what you did?
To protect Max?
You see what I'm saying? Because he didn't really give a damn about Max. He really didn't.
Mm-hmm.
He truly did not. Even when the parents came home, I don't know where she's at. Wherever she's at is where she's at. He didn't care. He did not care. He did not want to go looking for her.
It's kind of like knowing Billy's background with his dad, and for his dad to hook up with Max's mom. It's kind of like, I don't like y'all, but I really deep down think, because abused kids, they have to show that tough meanness on the outside, so this way their peers can't see them hurt.
Right.
I truly believe he actually did care for Max at some degree.
When did we actually see it besides his death?
I mean,
We never really saw it.
Outside of being racist, like, that's my little sister. You can't talk to her. It wasn't just Lucas that was kind of. It wasn't just Lucas.
That's the only one he had a problem with.
Right, but
he didn't give a damn. She was talking to Dustin.
I mean,
we don't hang around those people.
I'm not gonna.
These people, those people.
I'm not gonna sit here and try to defend racism. I'm not doing that. But I believe he actually did care for Max to some degree. Cause listen,
I didn't see it.
And
then even when Max was in her head about it, and what's his name?
Lucas?
No,
Mike? Dustin?
Talking about old boy from season 5, the main villain.
Vecna.
Even when he was invading her mind, remember he knew all her thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
You're happy he's dead.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I mean, tough love on everything that siblings have, whether they're
now. Max did want the friendship though.
Yeah.
With Billy, she wanted it because
Yeah.
remember she said it in the letter.
Mm-hmm.
She really did want it.
Yeah.
Never got it. So, honestly, low key, Stranger Things touched on a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
They really touched on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
A lot of shit. Cheating, wives, husbands that don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Because Mike's dad
is a
Jesus
tool.
Christ.
He's a tool.
Oh man, you
he
just got
he was a dad from the 80s.
You just got to try harder. Oh man, we feel bad for Will missing. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Like you saw some of his reactions.
Yeah, like he was just like, he's missing.
Do all these kids really have to be over here? We have to keep them around,
right?
Like, Dustin. Oh, sorry to be a pain in your ass. Watch your mouth. Fuck you. Like, Dustin knew. He knew. He was like, man, you don't like us. You don't care about nobody.
Right.
Forget you.
Right.
Like,
you don't even care about your own kids.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah.
He said that. He's like, you don't even care where they're at. Oh, well, thank you. Talking to Mike's mom. Thank you for telling me. Like, I was like, Jesus, man.
And then when he got in the 5th season,
bruh,
that was the first time I saw he
stood
cared.
up. He stood up.
That's the first time I saw him care.
I thought Mike's mom was dead.
I thought so too. She was true. Karen showed herself in season 5. Especially
was it season 5 where she got her throat slit? Was that season 4?
No, it was season 5.
That was all season
Yeah.
5. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the 4 episodes.
Yep.
And then she came back when she overheard them on a loudspeaker, and she got up. I said, "Okay, Karen, what you about to do?" And the whole time they was scared.
I didn't know that was her.
Yeah.
Like no, when they first like showed her, when the voice came out, the first time they showed her in season 5, when they first showed her, and you heard the voice on the speaker, and they showed her, and then it went away off her. It was like on her for like what 5-6 seconds, and then it cut away. I didn't know it was.
I saw her getting out. I saw her getting out of the bed when they came over the house.
Okay. Is that the scene where it was on her for like a few seconds and then it went away?
It had to been that one.
That scene, I was like, wait, who is that? I was trying to put it together in my head because I thought she died. You see what I'm saying? They did mention that she was alive and she was in critical.
Yeah.
They did say that.
And they said they couldn't talk to her.
That's what made me think,
when
okay,
Mike
she's
and
gonna
Nancy
die.
went in there.
I thought she was going to die.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, she's
Well, no, because when they went in there, when Mike and Nancy, season 4 was good, but like we can skip that.
It was good. It had its parts. It had its parts.
Yeah, but like it's like we can just Papa got. That's the main.
Bro,
gist of
that
it.
was a waste of time. Now, looking back at it, it was a waste of time. Looking back at it, when the seasons dropped, I didn't watch when it dropped. I binge watched it, so I was able, even while binge watching it. When you binge watch something, you can tell what's a waste of time, what isn't. And I was binge watching the fuck out of it.
Yeah, the whole California and Hawkins separated just for them to meet up. And
all right, tell me, did you feel like they didn't know what they were doing with Will's brother? Like his whole character.
You mean Jonathan?
Yeah. Didn't it feel like that?
Like they didn't know what
like,
we're going
all
to do.
right, what do we have him do when he's in California? We'll make him a stoner. That doesn't even make sense.
They don't fit his MO. But I guess while in Rome, I don't know.
I don't know. I felt like the character kind of just went left at that point. I was like, all right.
But I mean, he had he stuck up for his brother when
he did.
When he saw that Will was going through a tough time with trying to express himself.
And low key, he already knew he was gay.
Yeah. You could just tell.
Yeah.
But
so I think he knew he was just waiting for Will to say it himself.
Yeah.
Because you could tell by the way he was just like not overbearing, but being like, oh, you can talk to me about anything, right? Like he was really, and then like that scene in the when they were in the pizza van, right?
Yeah.
And he was crying, he kept looking back at him. Like I feel like he knew then.
Yeah.
Like he definitely knew, but he was like, it's not my place.
I'm
just gonna wait for him to tell me.
Yeah. I knew I knew the prior season before that, but definitely
4 or 3,
maybe 3.
3, okay.
But definitely in season 4 when the girl in the class rubbed her foot up against his leg,
and he pulled away.
I'm like okay, first initial was like okay, I would pull away too. Like what are you doing? But his pull away was like ill, and I was like
that's exactly what it was.
I was like no ill Will. Get on that. But it is what it was.
Yep.
So, but season 4 was okay. But like, we gonna talk about the main juicy one, the one that everybody really cared for, especially now. Season 5. All in all, it was not better than the first 1 or 2, right?
No.
It
ended
how to rank it.
The middle ending. For the first 4 dropping was decent. I like that. I did like that. We got to see Vecna, not his full power, but basically like, see what he could do. How he brought the Demogorgons there, and Will showing that, okay, you think you can fully control me and kick me out of your mind. Well, I got ability because you put this in me.
Yeah.
So let me see what I can do.
When Vecna was giving him the whole speech about you're weak and that's why I chose you and this and the third, and he left Will, and then he was going to send the rest of the Demogorgons not only to grab the kids but to go back to kill everybody. I was like, Will, you're only weak if you allow yourself to be weak.
Exactly.
Get strong. You are stronger than that. Out of all the things that happened to you, get stronger than that. And when he was able to stop all 3 different locations, Lucas, Mike, and Robin and Maury, I was like, I jumped. I remember I was sitting right here in this chair, right behind where Chris is sitting right there. I saw that happen. I jump out to see, yeah, Will, that's what I'm talking about. You showing you ain't no weak punk. That's what I'm talking about. Just, yeah. I was hyped, bro. I was hyped. I was like, about time. And he took the joint, he snapped, cracked them, popped them joints as if they was nothing, like Vecna did to the girl in season 4, the cheerleader girl in season 4. And he started doing that to the Demogorgons. Like, yeah. And then when he got inside Vecna to slow him down, I was like, yeah, Will, tell me you ain't no punk. I ain't weak. You might think I'm weak, but I ain't weak, man. I was like, shout outs to Will for having a real character development in season 5. I thought that was pretty dope for that to happen. And just a whole lot going on. Hopper trusting but not really trusting Elle. Will's mom, for some reason.
But Will's mom. Yeah.
Oh man, I thought it was the first one I printed. My bad, y'all. My bad to her. Dang, her name is not even popping in my head. But yeah,
you know what we talking about. Yeah, Will's mom. She's a big character.
She babied him and then like
but then she threw him out there. Yeah. She threw him out there in season 4, the ending of season 4. Remember, she was like, "Well, remember that's when they got into the head." That's when she pushed. She said, "No, he can get into Vecna's head."
No, season 5.
Season 5, the beginning of season 5.
Yeah.
He can get into Vecna's head. She pushed it out there. She pushed them.
Yeah,
which was the right thing to do
for the finale.
Which was the right thing to do.
Episodes 1 through 4, she was kind of like cautious with it, but
and overbearing.
Yeah, overbearing. And then when Will and Robin left, to do whatever, and she saw it, she was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, my bad. I'll back up and I'll support everything you got going on." I mean, the boy literally just saved 3 different Demogorgons. You know he saved 3 different Demogorgons. As a matter of fact, he was able to help you get to what's the big boy name? Derek.
Yes.
Dipstick Derek. It didn't say stick, but I'm not cussing. But anyway, the Dipstick Derek.
Yep.
And
which was a good character.
Real good character. The young cast with
Mike's little sister
and Derek.
We have her.
No, I don't have her. I didn't print that one out. Oh, yes, I did. No, I didn't. That's Matt.
Oh, that's Karen Wheeler.
Oh, Karen? No, but Karen was Karen, the mom. Karen Wheeler was his mom. You think by now we'll be prepared to have all the information?
Hey, man, she wasn't that big of a role anyway. Mike's little sister. She didn't play a big role until the last season, so.
That is true.
I'm not saying she didn't do anything, but she didn't really. She didn't do anything. Yeah, even in the last season, she really didn't do anything. But she was one of them side characters. But she did a good job at her part.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the Max thing. When Max was supposed to run in season 5, in season 5,
yeah, in the beginning,
towards the end, she was supposed to run to get back to her body.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with the little jog instead of running like how she did before the first time?
I don't think
I want to hear you explain that one to me. Explain that one to me. What was up with that little pacing jog that she was doing?
I think that was more slow-mo camera-wise.
That was not slow-mo. She was a nice brisk jog, bro. You saw her run earlier.
I don't know. I think at this point,
and you know what I'm talking about. The first time around, she ran.
Mm-hmm. I think at this point, she probably felt more safe because remember where they were? They in the cave, beyond the cave, and that little.
She wanted to get back to her body, bro.
Yeah, but at that point where they were, Victor didn't know where. Victor Henry didn't know where they. Yeah. He didn't know where they were.
Yeah, but you can't live your life there.
That's why but I'm just saying he didn't know where they were. So why do I gotta feel as though I gotta run? I can now jog to my body because I know I'm safe.
You're supposed to run.
I mean, yeah, I'm running.
What if he faced his fucking fears and he actually broke through that, bro?
He did that at the end. At that moment, no, he wasn't facing his fears. Because why do I need to go in? It's just Max. And it's just, what's her name? I know where she is. So even if she gets out, I know where she is. I can just grab her. Max is all right. I don't care about Max. I no longer have anybody to hold his leverage.
True.
But I will no, that was a lie because he didn't. He told the baby Wheeler about that after Max had already had gotten out. Look, I don't know why she jogged. Okay, I can't explain why people who are of lighter hue don't do what people of darker hue do. You know what I mean? I'm running.
All I know is she should have been running.
She should have running.
And Lucas, goddamn, bro. You need to rewind that tape a lot more sooner than letting it play out to finish.
Yeah, letting it play out. I'm saying like, in the 80s, be kind and rewind. Like, what we talking about?
Play all the way to the end and then rewind?
Yeah. And
it's just on a loop.
Yeah.
So, let me rewind it because there might be a chance that she's going to come sooner and the tape might stop.
That's where you push the rewind button. They had that technology in the boom box back then.
When she was trying to go the first time and that door closed, I was like, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. It's over.
But it was all for good purpose and reason for it not to happen the first time because baby Wheeler was sent in there.
FTK.
I don't disagree. I'm just saying,
You saw how caught up they were in that world. As soon as I heard them say, "Yeah, get her," even though they didn't say it when they attacked little Karen,
mm-hmm.
I was like, you know what? FTK.
Mm-hmm.
FTK. Mm-hmm. Except for little dipstick Derek.
No, well,
FTK.
Derek turned on her.
He turned too.
He turned on her.
You know what?
F them all. Because he turned on her. Because he was afraid of his family getting
FDD. FDD and FTK. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Because Derek, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. You just go with whatever hand's gonna feed you.
I was upset with Derek, but understood his pain when they had to run from the house to the cave.
Derek could have spoke up.
No. At that point,
even if he would have spoke up, I feel like nothing would have changed.
Nothing would have changed at all.
And I think he realized that, and I was like, "What's the point?"
Mm-hmm.
Like he knew right then and there, nothing was going to change.
Right.
And then when Vecna showed him his parents dead, bro, that would have been the ultimate sign. Oh, I got to get back out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get back out of here
so I can save him, do something.
Mm-hmm.
I knew his betrayal was going to happen, so I expected it, but I wasn't. I was disappointed, but I was like, it's the 80s. They're kids. How would he know that this is just a vision and not an actual thing?
Yeah, because he didn't wake up like Karen did. Karen woke up
mm-hmm.
and she saw the thing in her mouth and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do that.
Yeah, so he didn't even. Yeah, so that's why I wasn't upset that he decided to take their side. But you can see in his face that he didn't want
to do that.
Yeah,
he didn't want to not speak up. He wanted to speak up, but he kept having those flashbacks of what Vecna showed him.
Yeah.
So that kind of was messing with him. But here's the thing. Dipstick Derek didn't know what was going on because before he got taken into that world, he was talking to Steve and all the rest of them. So he already knew what was happening.
That's why he was sitting there.
And he saw the Demogorgon.
Yeah. And that's why he was sitting there trying to tell them, like, no, we need to take her side. And he's like, no, you're whatever. You're still a dipstick. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, when you're a douche, things like this happen. You're pretty much the boy that cried wolf. But the second time, now I was upset he didn't get to the cave the first time. I was like, you too slow, and you got lost. It's a straight shot from the house to the cave was literally a straight shot.
Yeah, bro, he stopped twice.
Yeah. For what?
It's not like he was out of breath. He literally just stopped.
Mm-hmm. The first time.
Yeah.
The first time when he was on his own when Max told him to go to the cave. I was like, why do we keep... It's a straight shot. You can't get lost. And then the second time when all the kids are running, and I was like, I feel your pain. You're a big boy. Big boys don't run, especially in the 80s. Now, me in particular, no, I'm jogging. There's no stopping it till I reach my goal. But back in the 80s, and for a kid that big, oh yeah, he needed a couple of breathers. And I thought Henry got him before Baby Wheeler got out there to go save him. But
that's in the final episode, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't watch that shit.
Wait, you didn't watch the final?
Remember we talked about it, and I said, "Oh, I don't need to watch it now."
No, you still gotta watch
I
it.
know.
Obviously, I'm sitting talking about this. You're like, nah. I was like,
yeah. I didn't watch final episode because we talked about it.
It's kind of a
because like no. It's like one of the things like, oh, everybody talked about it. I'm gonna watch it.
But
I'm gonna watch it when I want to watch it.
Yeah,
it's like that situation. Don't get it twisted. I can do a review on it. I binge watched every other episode.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah.
Until you all binge watch all those episodes in 1 week, don't talk to me. Do not talk to me.
All in
I had a
all,
lot of emotions going through my mind. I was blowing this guy's phone up for like 3 days straight.
Yeah. And I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, that happened that season. Oh yeah, this happened that season. Oh wait, that happened?
He's like, wait, you got that far?
I was like, okay, well, I don't want to spoil the rest, but yeah, you're pretty close. But then when all right, so a lot of disappointing. I had this conversation with this one of my friends, because she went to the movie theaters to go see it.
I'll say this part though, because it has to be true because everybody said it. The fight inside the Mind Flayer with Vecna was quick as shit.
Yeah, it wasn't like season 3 with Billy.
Yeah,
and like there was
how long it was. That was a nice. It seemed realistic.
Yeah,
they said the final episode fight inside the Mind Flayer.
It was like it was lackluster. That and then like
and they said there was another fight. It was 2 fights.
It was between
inside the Mind Flayer and I guess with the Mind Flayer.
Vecna and L. So okay, on the outside, the Mind Flayer is a big spider looking like thing. You got Nancy, Will, Mike. No, not Will. You got Nancy, Mike, Steve, Robin,
Lucas,
Dustin. They're fighting the thing, and Jonathan. My fault.
Yeah.
And Jonathan. They're fighting the
Mind Flayer.
The Mind Flayer. Inside the Mind Flayer, where he's holding the kids at, is Vecna and L. L is fighting Vecna with inside the Mind Flayer. So as they're fighting, like they wanted to lure the Mind Flayer into like a little trap.
Mm-hmm.
And so Nancy said, "I'll be the mice or whatever, the mouse for it to come chase after."
Right, like the cat chasing the mouse. Yep.
Yeah. So she shoots him with the shotgun she had. It sees him. It sees her, and it going after her. So as it's moving, inside of it is L and Vecna fighting. So when it got hit and moved like this, inside Vecna and L are moving like you get hit. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, so the fight happened inside. That fight was awesome. The outside fight with the Mind Flayer was kind of lackluster.
And then the other thing that did kind of piss me off. I'm not gonna hold you because I did remember I told you when I was watching it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I fell asleep because it was late. It was late. Not it was boring. It was late. Chill. But I didn't like when they showed where the Mind Flayer and Vecna was. I was like, where are the Demodogs, the Demogorgons?
Oh, for protection. Yeah, like why does it not have any safeguards?
So they came up. So there was a tweet that went out, and the brothers said, "Oh, there was only so many of them." Excuses. There was only so many of them, and a lot of them died when they came to Earth, and the battle happened, and this, that, and the third. But the thing was, right, when I think it was when Will. No. When Will's brother and what's her name? Nancy went through the tree to get to their world. There was eggs hatching of the Demodogs. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So what do you mean to the brothers who created Stranger Things? What do you mean there wasn't enough of them? We saw the eggs that were hatching. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I guess infants and they're not the same as the dogs.
Yeah, but you saw how fast they grew.
True.
It didn't take long. Dustin only had that thing for like what, a few days, and it got that big.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like that. You see, like y'all, it felt like it was rushed. The final episode was rushed, or it was like, all right, look, man, we're wrapping this thing up. Let's just get this done.
Cut this. We'll cut that.
We'll cut this all stuff out. Oh, what about the Demogorgon?
They're probably not going to ask about it, so let's not worry about it.
But when you put them in the first season or in every season, people are going to have questions.
Yeah, it's like, well,
y'all should have had them in there. That would have been a standout, all-out war. The Demogorgons, Demodogs protecting the Mind Flayer.
I guess plot armor. Because if you think about it, if they were really on that in that dimension where
they could have. Okay. So I thought about that too, right? Make this make sense. You know, on Netflix, like when they have like the quick ad before the episode comes on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they keep showing that damn Discover credit card thing.
Yeah.
Remember, they keep showing the clip of them of Nancy and Will's brother wearing the outfit with the flamethrower. That's not in the show. Why couldn't they been wearing that inside that world with flamethrowers? They could have just lit them all up on fire. Why would you create a clip like that and then never have it in the show?
I'm not the one that created it.
No. We're just talking. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that would have been an epic fight. Oh yeah, we're gonna go fight them. We know they're weak to fire, especially Hopper knowing that as well. You see what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna go in here with flamethrowers. Like, you see, like, it would have made sense. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then there was enough of them where, okay, mine ran out, but we still have these other ones.
Yeah.
See, like.
I
felt like it was rushed.
They definitely should have had at least a couple of Demogorgons in that dimension.
At least four or five around.
Yeah, for protection.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, also being cocky, the way that the Mind Flayer thought and the way that Henry was thinking, nobody would ever get here. Like, they didn't know that the group had a plan. All right, well, let's just let it come down, and when it comes down, we'll climb up to get to that dimension.
Yeah. They didn't think that they would think that far.
Yeah, so I mean, so that could
so they
be
were unprepared.
Unprepared and cocky, because they wouldn't do. They're dumb humans, so why would they do that? So I'm assuming that's probably why. And then, but me and my homegirl was talking, and she was like, she said she felt like there was something missing, and I was like,
it was supposed to be a war.
It was that, and I was like, where's the dead hand twitch at the end, where they defeated it, and you know they won, and then right before the camera goes black to credits, dead hand
something
twitch, or
an eye opens, or
something like that. It's like nothing happened. It's the only person that died was 8 and Vector and the Mind Flayer and
11 apparently.
And who?
11. Apparently 11.
Apparently. Well, who cares about 8, Vector, and the Mind Flayer? Now, me and Chris had this discussion. I guess we can just not worry about that. Right?
Yeah.
That they had switched. We had this discussion when Mike is playing D&D, and the last D&D after the graduation, which I think they still should have went to that graduation party with all the hot girls, but that's just me. He says that Elle could have survived because 8 still had enough energy before she died to use her last bit of her power to make it look like Elle was still inside the gate, and she really wasn't. Had Elle escape and go out and live her life and go to the island with 2 waterfalls instead of 3, and live the rest of her life out there. Chris says it's not possible.
That girl dead. All right. Read it loud and clear. She dead. All right. She ain't go to another country or nothing like that. She dead. The girl dead. All right. But no, she's dead. She's completely dead. I believe that they killed her off. And I do think that 8 died, and there was no. Now 8 does have the ability to make realistic seem like an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
But it is possible she did it, but I think they killed Elle off. I don't think 8 because 8, the only way I can see that is 8 faked her death. If she was able to use the mind illusion thing to make it seem like she's dead when she wasn't, that's the only other way I could see it being like that. But if people are saying, oh no, 8 died and then 11 she ran, no. If 8 lived and she made it, now she did get shot. Let's say that she used that illusion, that technique she has, and it made it seem like she died, but she's actually alive. Then she was able to make it seem like Elle died, but she didn't. Okay, but everybody keeps saying 8 died. So if 8 died, it's not possible. If 8 lived long enough, but no one's saying that. If 8 lived long enough to be able to do the illusion thing, then okay, yes, I agree. If you're not saying that, then the girl dead.
So that's his side.
And either way, it doesn't matter because the brothers already said they're not bringing nobody from this cast back for the new Stranger Things. They're going to build a whole new cast. The animated one is going to be based off between season 2 and 3. And then we're going to have something called This Shouldn't Be Done or This Shouldn't Happen, which is going to be a whole other thing that's supposed to branch off from Stranger Things. And then we're supposed to be getting another show. All these tie in together. So it doesn't even matter, honestly, because that's what they're saying. It doesn't matter because none of the characters are coming back. So, quite frankly, deal with the unsure, unhappy, and low, mediocre ending that we received.
Mm-hmm. So that's his side. My side is I believe she survived. And the reason why I believe she survived is because they get out of the gate in the truck, get pulled over. She was like one of the first people closest to the door opening up. How does she get past all those soldiers, make it back to the gate without any of them grabbing her at all?
She has the ability to float and levitate.
They would have got her. They would have seen that.
She blocked the bullets with her ability.
But okay, as we saw in the show, there was no gunfire. There was no looking up. There was no nothing. She
floated around them. They were distracted by the other kids.
She was one of the first kids to be taken out of the truck.
They weren't paying attention to her.
She's the main person they're going for.
Obviously, they weren't paying attention to her. There's so many plot holes, man. There's a lot of plot holes here.
I believe that 8 survived.
I believe footage got cut.
I believe, footage had to get cut. But I believe 8 survived long enough to do the whole mind trick thing, illusion, for Elle to make it out and escape. And she did the whole thing with Mike. Because even sitting there at the while they were trying to hold Mike back, there could have been more soldiers to go in after her while she's sitting at the gate.
I see what you're saying.
So it's like,
I see what you're saying. Okay. All right.
I believe 8 survived.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Long enough.
Now I see it. I don't agree at all. I still think you're wrong.
Right.
But yeah.
I mean, if anything, it's left up to your particular your
what?
What's that word?
Opinion,
your perspective of
prerogative. It's my prerogative.
If Elle lived or if she died. My prerogative.
I don't know why that popped in my
head. Bobby in the head.
Oh, drop my coat.
What'd you say, Whitney? Every little step I take, you will be there. But and that was an 80s song. Come on, man.
And that wasn't in there, man.
It wasn't in there. They played Purple Rain. I was not expecting
I was not expecting that.
I wasn't expecting Purple Rain. But yeah, so
make sure you get that McDonald's thing because that thing is crazy. The Stranger Things. Did you see it?
No.
So they have this Happy Meal that comes in a Stranger Things box, and inside the box, the toy you get is an actual small little toy cassette about this big, and you put a tape in it, and you close it, and it plays Running Up That Hill.
Wow.
And it works.
Well, the McDonald's near here don't have that. So
Wait, what?
yeah, trust me, I done got this girl like 2 Happy Meals. No McDonald's I
shit.
know has it. So.
Yeah. They were advertising it like heavy.
Well, they
I
probably
mean,
was doing that.
the one over me doesn't have it either, though.
You know what? They was probably doing it around the time Stranger Things came out.
Oh no, that kind of pisses me off though.
Yeah, 'cause I wasn't-
That low key pisses me off.
We was in Disney.
Because I was
World
on
at
the
that
cop
point.
one. I was on the cop one
Yeah.
and not give them a Happy Meal. Just get it for myself.
Right.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But
This is you know. F them
because I wanted it
kids,
for
yeah.
myself. Yeah, FTK. They don't know nothing about Stranger Things. Well, he does. He actually began watching it. So that's the whole thing in itself. Don't judge me. He wanted to watch it. He watched it. Okay, it is what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I would definitely rewatch Stranger Things seasons 1 through 5. Now that there is a completion of it. Okay, T-Rex.
But I gotta ask you this: Are
Mhm.
you looking forward to some of these spinoffs that are coming out?
Yes and no. Yes.
Which ones? Which ones actually? Pique
So
your
you
interest?
told me about the
the
prequel
animated.
one.
The animated takes place between 2 and 3,
Okay.
right?
Well,
Then-
I'm for anime anyway, so it doesn't matter. So
Then
wait
we
for
have
that.
the whole one's gonna be a brand new cast, whole new Stranger Things.
that one I'm kind of excited for, but kind of want to.
But they didn't say what time place is gonna take place. We agreed 90s.
Yeah,
90s.
it would make
should be
sense for 90s.
Yes.
Late like 97,
Going into
2000.
2000s. Yeah.
I'm interested to see that. Kind of
What about the one that's called
is that the one that's prequel?
so there is a prequel one. That's the other one that I didn't know what it was called.
Mhm.
There's the prequel one, but it deals with that rock, right? That one's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
I'm
that
interested
one.
in
I'm
that
interested in that one.
one. And then there's the other one that's called like this shouldn't happen or something like that. Like it has a title of like we should not do that. It's something like saying, hey, we should not be letting this happen.
If there's more
It's-
information on that, then I probably would be
so
interested in
they're
it.
not dropping the information on it. It just deals with, they said it's supposed to be like the Stranger Things setup, like season 1 setup,
Mhm.
but it's not going to lead with a Vecna or something like that. It's a whole mystery story, but it's going to have that feeling of season 1. That sounds interesting,
Yeah.
but they're not. So they're still building that one. They said all these are coming though, either this year or next year.
Mhm.
All these are coming. I'm hyped for it only because it's not going to be Stranger Things, but it has the feeling of season 1.
Mhm.
Hell yeah! 'Cause that feeling of season 1, that was good.
Yeah.
That was really good. And honestly, if it was just season 1 and it just ended like that, like if it only was that, and it ended on a mystery just to make your mind just wonder,
Mhm.
you cannot tell me that wouldn't be a great short story.
Yeah, that would. All right. So I'm looking forward to that. The one where they're not bringing back the old cast.
Mhm.
We had this discussion. I think you said don't bring it back at all. Just a whole new story.
Because we had enough
It's
of that.
great.
We had enough of that. Bringing old cast members back in shows. Man. It's
yeah.
kind of played out now.
It kind of, but I also like the thought that if not the 4 main characters, that we at least had either John or
Erica?
Nancy. No. Maybe Erica, but John or Nancy. And the reason why I say John or Nancy, not at the same time, just one of them. Nancy is a news reporter. So around this time in the 90s, it would work better for her to do like research story, put on the news thing.
Mhm.
If we go Jonathan, which I would like more better because he's a film documentary type person. I think if he was able to go out and do like, let's say that there was a thing that happened in the 40s, then it happened in whenever Henry saw the guy with the briefcase. That's about late 40s, 50s.
Yeah.
And then there's something that happened in the 60s. Something happened in the 70s. Something happened in the 80s. There could be different mind flares, and we only knew about the one mind flare that happened in Hopkins
We did talk
in the
about this.
80s.
Yeah, we
And
did.
then what if the new one that's happening that could be late 90s, early 2000s is a different mind flare? So like all this documentary, he's doing all this research, doing a documentary on it, because the government at some point had to know about it, especially in the 80s. They don't want people to know about it. Let's do a documentary. And then the viewers within the show were like, oh, well, we'll believe it, or no, we don't believe it. But the people that actually lived in the event It's and not to have Jonathan there to give his input and help them defeat whatever the monster is, but just to have him document everything
Yeah.
at a for a distance, and then at the end of that season or series, he's like, "Look, I believe you guys. This happened to me and my friends in the '80s and Hopkins. You didn't know about it. I'm gonna tell you this. Let me tell you the story and end it off as that. So not having him in the show, but having him at the last.
Okay. Like have him come in and be like, I want to tell your story or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no, none of that. None of that.
Some people
None of
want it,
that.
some people don't want it. I think they'll be
like,
nice.
it would be cool if they just touched on it, like in the opening, like, hey, in the 1986, a story unplayed in Hawkins, like it was like on the like it was on the History Channel or something, and then they click the TV off, and then they just open up with the show, like
Okay.
separately. That's cool. You don't have
Yeah.
to mention no characters, but
Yeah.
you tip the hat to the situation that took place. See what
I
I'm
can
saying?
dig it. Yeah,
That they could do something like that.
we can do that, and then at the end of the entire series,
Oh, no,
bring in Jonathan.
no,
like, well, then let me
no,
tell you about this story that
All
happened.
right, folks. So
and
look,
Hopkins.
that's our story.
Hey, you gonna cut me off? Like, what?
No. But yeah, I'm excited for these. I'm excited for these spinoffs.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind though if it was Erica Sinclair that came back, because Erica Sinclair could be the new teacher at the school.
I like that.
Or let's say she leaves Hawkins, and wherever she goes to, that's where problems start having place. And now she's playing the role of dude who was the
Maury?
science teacher.
Yeah.
What if she's now playing that role?
Wow.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Now that I could feel, because she was so much into science, she didn't even know she was a nerd.
Mm,
Like
yeah.
that would fit the role perfectly.
Yeah. I can see that. Erica. Yeah. Let's get a spinoff around her. She's a good actress. From what I've seen.
She played that role. What's her name? Her name is Pariah Ferguson. Yo, you killed that.
Mm-hmm.
You killed that for real. That was good. Very good.
Yeah, I can see that. That'd be dope. Looking forward to it. Like you said, at least looking forward to the prequel one.
Mhm.
Maybe the
Animated one for sure. That's out the gate. We're automatically gonna watch that shit.
Oh yeah, I love anime or animated
But
stuff.
what I don't understand is, right, even if it's between 1 and 2 or 3 and 4, I think they said it's between 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. It's between 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. It's in between, right?
Mhm.
So we're just not going to mention how all this stuff took place later on in the seasons, though. You see what I'm saying? Like,
who are we going to be focusing on in that?
It's the
aspect?
cast.
We're going to be focusing on the cast?
11, Max, Lucas, all of them.
Why do we need to know what happened?
Between 1 and 2 and 2 and 3.
If they do that, it should be between 2 and 3.
Yeah, but in my mind, it's just like, okay, we're going to put this in there, but does this affect the rest of the story? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I get it, but like, what important role is this playing?
Yeah, like maybe there might be something where it's like,
or is it not canon?
Well, then why? You just said that all of the new ones that they have coming out
It's supposed to branch off, but this one is between seasons 2 and 3.
Mhm.
So is it not canon? If it's not canon, then what's the point of watching it? I get it. You're making it because it's animated, but
I guess just to have us,
something to feed us, to feed the people.
I know I'll watch it.
I'm gonna watch it regardless. I just want to know if it's canon or not, because like they claim that. I'm sorry, this has nothing to do with this, but they claim that My Hero Academia movies weren't canon, but yet
some of the stuff
was
featured
in the final episodes.
So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, you guys aren't the same thing, but like I just find it hard to trust things now because they kept telling us those movies were. This has nothing to do with this. You know what? We'll say that for that episode because there's a lot to unpack on that. That will be a future episode of us talking about My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. I think we'll have some interesting shows, especially something to just to talk about.
Yes. But some of our upcoming things that we have coming up before we wrap it up.
Mhm.
We're going to do a 90s 2000s best of TV shows. Then we're going to do another one best of movies.
Mhm.
TV shows will considered animated and non-animated. Movies will be a whole separate thing. It's just movies in general. We'll give our tops
Mhm.
and how we think they did. We will try to drop like on movies how much they made. You know, like we'll drop that information in there.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's gonna be coming up. Like we said, My Hero Academia. We want to do a breakdown on that. Not
Yeah.
season by season, just an overall, like what we enjoyed about it, things
Mhm.
like that. And then we got to do Solo Leveling before they drop this new season.
Yeah.
Whenever
Before
it's
they
coming
do
out.
live action as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. So
Um,
we're gonna have those. What else we have? What else we have lined up? I know we had those ones. What else? There was one you said you wanted to do.
Star Kid.
Star Kid. Yeah.
Have y'all ever seen Star Kid? It was a 1990s movie. The actor that was in Jurassic Park, the young boy, I think his name was Billy too, right? I don't know. Anyway, that
Timmy.
actor, Timmy. Yeah, that the actor that played Timmy in Jurassic Park, he was in Star Kids. I'm not going to spoil what kind of movie it was. I thought it was an interesting movie.
I'm gonna drop something on that too.
Yeah, and definitely Ernest. I don't know why Ernest was my guy. It was my guy. It was kind of horror, kind of Pee Wee Herman. So, not Pee Wee Herman, but definitely horror. But like he was a dupe. But
And then I would like to do a breakdown on the books. But this will be interesting because I still feel how I feel about Hammond. So I would like we're going to do non-movie, just book 1 and 2.
Okay.
Because you still remember the 1 and 2 books, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If we could do a breakdown on those,
Yeah.
and I'll give you my Audible account if you need to re-listen to it. Yeah. I want to do a breakdown because I believe Hammond really wasn't that bad. So, you see that face? It's going to be a nice chat. And I also think Hammond shouldn't have died. So, yeah, there's that too. So, there's going to be a nice breakdown on that. I already tell he's not happy. But yeah, we got some stuff coming up. We have some good stuff coming up. So please stay in tune. And
yeah, keep your prayers for our other co-host Greg. Situation happened with the family. That's why he's not here right now.
Yes.
So keep him in your prayers for us. For a speedy recovery for his loved ones. Yeah.
That's all. That's all we ask.
So
we love you, Greg.
Yeah. Yeah, love you, Greg. Hammond should have died. I've been Kev. He's been Chris. You've been you.